asked him, and he said it was okay. I asked him to see if everyone wanted to watch the Shaykh make wudu, because this is probably one of the very few times that we're actually going to see someone who made wudu after seeing his scholar make wudu, after he saw his scholar make wudu, after he saw his scholar make wudu, up until the Prophet ﷺ, with a pure chain. So this will probably be the first time, inshallah, that a lot of us will get to do this, inshallah. So when we watch him make wudu, anyone can ask questions. The brothers and sisters, feel free, inshallah, to... He's going to make wudu outside, on the deck, inshallah. So just watch and see, inshallah, because there's a lot of things like when we went to Sheikh Hamza Yusuf's house, who he studied with Sheikh Khatri and so forth. Like the brother said, he said when I saw Sheikh Hamza make wudu, he's been Muslim 5 years. He said it was as if it's the first time, also Harun, and myself, and I'm born Muslim, it was as if it's the first time that we actually saw someone make wudu. We felt like we were doing wudu wrong our whole lives after seeing his type of wudu. Because like Sheikh Hamza was saying, he was saying that this is the first stage of salah, wudu, and you can't have salah without the wudu, so we have to perfect the wudu, inshallah. And this will be a good chance for us to see, in action live.
ماذا تفعل يعني؟
بسم الله مندوب البسملة، وغسل اليد وحدها أفضل من غسل من الثنتين في وقت واحد، وكونهما ب6 أفضل غسل كل واحدة وحدها من غسل من الثنتين، مع أن غسل من الثنتين جماعة سنة، ولكن أفضل كل واحدة وحدها.
After you wash the hands, you can put your hand in the object, as just how he did. He poured it out in the beginning, but now he reached into the thing. And you use your pointer finger to wash your teeth. Now, that you use the miswak, but if you don't, you use your finger like he's doing.
نسيت الاستنشاق من نسيه لا يرجع إليه لأن الفرض نسيته وسأرجع إليه بعد هذا لأن الفرض لا يرجع منه إلى السنة.
He forgot to do his nose, and he's going to come back to it at the end because it's a sunnah, and you don't go back to a sunnah from a fard. So he forgot the nose. Just imagine that he did do the istinshaq.
He wiped every part of his face, basically. Eyebrows.
It's from the beginning of the hair at the top of the forehead to the bottom of the chin, and all the way from ear to ear, including the part behind the beard, right here.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
He knows how he got into the eyes also.
الذكر أثناءه منذ لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
It's good to make dhikr if you want, and during it.
لا إله إلا الله.
And notice how he does the hand.
إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
And a lot of people don't know that when you wash your arm, it includes the hand. Washing the hands in the beginning is not sufficient for this part. You have to go back and wash the hands again. And between the fingers and everything. That's fard. Fard. So the water goes down, and then he turns it over and brings it back down the other side. In between the fingers also. And it's including the elbow. Three times. Everything's 3 times. Of course, that's the best. I mean, if 1 time is sufficient, as long as the water covers the entire body part. 1 is enough as long as it covers the entire body part, but 3 is better.
And by the way, he is not exaggerating his wudu right now.
Exactly what he does.
This is what he does
all the time.
Not exaggerating.
في كل وقت يفعل هذا. في كل وقت يفعل هذا.
It would have been done by now, like a few minutes ago.
The wudu is a very serious matter. It's a true worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I guarantee you that whoever does it like this for the first time will actually feel like wudu is actually an act of worship. Not just some throwing some water and then going and praying. It's actually an ibadah. It's a worship. And notice he's not using an extreme amount of water. And this is how they always make wudu in Mauritania. They always use a small kettle. a very small kettle, like a tea kettle, and they don't even use the whole tea kettle. So he's wiping the hair now, all the way to the back, to the end of the hair, right? And then back up to the front. Apparently, yeah. Taking new water for wiping the ears is mustahab. It's recommended to take new water for wiping the ears, but you don't have to.
And this is sunnah to grab water and pour it like lightly like that. Like, see him? That's
drop the water.
Drop the water on the foot.
Do the women do the hair the same way? Men and women the same
Everything had you thoroughly and every direction.
I believe that you take the if it's a ponytail, that you take it all the way out to the end. We can ask him, inshallah. And he checks the bottom of the foot. You notice he checks the bottom of the foot, because the Prophet ﷺ said, "Woe to the ankles from the fire! Woe to the ankles from the fire!" Because he saw some dry spots in somebody's ankles. He said that to him. Woe to the ankles, or not the ankles, the heel. Woe to the heels from the fire. Woe to the heels from the fire.
This is where Muslim people forget or cannot reach easily.
And of course he includes the ankle bone. The two ankle bones, it goes up to that. And in between the toes also.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم اغفر لي ذنبي ووسع لي في داري وبارك لي في رزقي وقنعني بما رزقتني ولا تفتني بما أثرت عني. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وصل على إبراهيم. ولله تعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدريك ما ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها. سلام على طائفة إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر.
الشيخ الآن الاستنشاق.
You put it in with your right hand and you blow it out with your left hand.
And it's not that loud.
Not loud. That's something that's not known. طيب بالنسبة للنساء مع الشعر الطويل كيف تصنع؟
تدخل يديها تحته هنا.
You put your hands underneath
ترده شيء.
and you come back.
إلين تمشي به.
And then you take it all out like that. Anybody need to make wudu?